they don't want to lean in for some more conversation, because where do we find those people in life that are sex nurses, right? Like, how many are there? Not many.
Yeah, for sure. So one of the things that we've been talking about is sexuality from the perspective of sort of the patient and talking a lot about survivorship as well. But we don't want to leave out the partners, right? Like that's one huge thing. And we feel so sorry, not just for ourselves, but also for them when it comes to sexuality.
Well, absolutely, we do. And, at the beginning of a cancer journey, from that moment that you hear you have breast cancer, or whatever, fill in the blank of whatever words, whichever type of cancer that may be, you have cancer, is a mind blowing, hard moment for every couple. And what I always want couples to understand, that if you're in a committed relationship, the moment one of you is diagnosed with a cancer, both of you have been diagnosed with that same cancer. You're just going to have a different role in the battle as it comes ahead. Um, in our committed relationships, that one of the nuances is that if our partner is a male, men are kind of socialized in our world to be the fixers of things, right? To have control, to have a plan. And suddenly they're thrust into some really uncomfortable places because they can't fix this. And so I think the most powerful thing that can happen is when we start these conversations at the beginning of a diagnosis, is help that partner, whomever, help that partner understand what they can do, how they can lean in, the power they still have in their life, because it is that loss of power that most of us struggle with at the very beginning.
I remember my husband commenting that there are two times in his life when he felt completely helpless and there's nothing he could do. The one was childbirth. Obviously, he
Right.
was responsible. He got me there. But being in the hospital and watching the pain and
Mhm.
suffering that I was experiencing leading up to the birth of my children, that's a moment when he said, there's nothing you can do. You're part of
I'm
how she got
helpless.
there and there's nothing you can do.
Yes.
And then the other part was watching me go through the cancer journey, through chemo, through surgery, through recovery. That was always, it's hard. It's hard. There's nothing they can do. I shouldn't say that. They can give support and so many other things, but they felt helpless.